Hey guys, it's me again, and welcome to Warfare1944. So today's video, I'm just going to go over pretty much the experience of the game as a low-end user. So I'll just say that I do not have the strongest machine by any far, by a long shot. You see a lot of YouTubers talking about the game, and they're saying it's a solid game, but you lose that input of somebody who comes from, PC, like Mac gaming, so something where you're just running ultra low quality. Your game looks something like, let's see, something like this. If you've played games like this, I mean, you know the struggles, and I just kind of wanted to highlight, some of the aspects of the game that come from a low quality user, and the perks and some of the drawbacks of it. So without further ado, I will get going. So this game is it's a step up. I think it's great for low end PC users because I'm sure many of you have experiences that you can't play these demanding games like Hell Let Loose, Postscriptum. Uh, it's a bit of a struggle because you just see it and you're like, man, I wish there was a game like that, and sometimes you just can't find anything like that. I mean, there are games like Heroes and Generals, Day of Infamy, type of that stuff, but it just doesn't brush the same type of tactical shooter that a lot of people are itching for. So I used to play on a MacBook Pro. Uh, you know, playing Steam games like Red Orchestra, a lot of the mods too, like Darkest Hour and stuff like that. And this game is, I wouldn't say it's revolutionary, but it is such an improvement by pretty much every way, I guess. So just animations and just like the quality of the gameplay and the development is just pretty fantastic. So I'll just go over first to start with probably just the general aspects of the game. It's made by Drakeling Labs. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Blue Drake 42 is. He's developing this game with his team, and my God, I love it. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, there hasn't been an indie title developers much like him. I mean, he is something new. I've seen the whole Elon Musk of PC gaming, but I just wanted to show that these guys are doing some pretty good work with brushing the market with some really good tactical shooters that I think everyone's been dying for. But this game, Warfare 1944, it is $10 on Steam. It seems a bit pricey, but for like a pre-alpha, but this game has massive potential. Like, it's $10 because they're using all the money to go to the development of Operation Harsh Doorstop. That's going to be their modern tactical game for absolutely free, and it's using the same framework as this game. So you see this UI and everything. It's pretty much the same on Operation Harsh Doorstop, but it will be very similar to this game. So they can share assets, and it's just using the same mechanics and assets. No, not assets, but like development processes. So that's going to be completely free. I'm really hyped for that game because it's pretty much like a discount squad. I wouldn't call it a discount squad because it's its own game entirely, but it will reach to that community who you don't have those great machines and you're probably also broke. So you don't have to pay. There's not a $40 paywall behind for Operation Horse Doorstop. So this game in general, it's pretty good. It's more on the likes of Red Orchestra. I think Red Orchestra 2 actually, if you can, it just kind of moves around. So there's just really the ADS style is just kind of reminiscent of that, and it has gunplay. I'd say similar to something like Day of Infamy or Insurgency, but a lot more like Project Rowdy, just brushing the tactical shooters and stuff. Damage is, kills are pretty quick. Time to kill is 2-3 shots sometimes. There are a couple guns that could probably use improving when it comes to gunplay, but I'll get to that on a different video. But yeah, the team, I think developing it are pretty top notch. I know that I think there's a squad developer on it. That's from Blue Drake. He reported on that. But yeah, they have animation people working on all their, you know, it's some good quality stuff. Like some of the animations can pass for, you know, AAA quality. And I'll just demonstrate some of the guns with their animations. So this is the Gewehr 43, and animations are solid as hell. So it's just smooth. Everything just feels so nice. The movement can feel a little bit clunky sometimes. I mean, I've played games like Verdun, and it's built on Unity engine, so you know you get that kind of choppy movement. But this game, it's a little bit more responsive than that. But it does have some quirks, like especially for sprint. You can't change directions really without the guys stopping sprint. So if you see, I'm just gonna look left, and then it'll stop the run animation. So you can only sprint in a straight line pretty much. So unless you just kind of slowly look around. But they don't have prone yet. But in a lot of their dev blogs, they have been constantly telling people it's coming, and it's it's a very sought after feature. There aren't any key bindings yet, but that's coming in an update. But okay, let me get to some other guns. Show you some of the animations I was talking about. Let's suicide that. And then let's look at the MP40 next. This gun is, I think it's one of the best in the game. I mean, animation quality, just damage, everything. It's just a joy to use. So yeah, you can see these animations just have quality of AAA titles. And you know, as you know, somebody who's normally broke, and you know, you're not buying these great games, you normally just see, you know, like animations that are really, really blocky and they just kind of suck. But this game, it really it feels good for, you know, makes you feel like you're actually playing a game. Yeah, so here, get the Luger. Huh. Well, and yeah, these animations though, spot on. But yeah, anyway, I'll get back to just some of the stuff I was talking about for low end users. Is that performance wise, if you have, you know, MacBooks and stuff like that, I've gotten some pretty good frames running on low. I mean, it really does look here. It looks pretty blocky when you put it on low graphics. But you just need to use the resolution scale. That's like one of the things that makes or breaks the game. Really, it's like this, and then you just increase some of the resolution scaling, and it makes a ton of difference. So I'm running on like low settings. Just a little bit of custom, so nothing is more than medium, besides for maybe that. But I am really pleased with this game at the moment. It's pretty bare bones. It's pre-alpha, but there's a ton of potential in this game. Like, mods are coming, updates are coming. The devs are constantly talking about updates and how they're improving the game. So I think this game has a really bright future, and just for a lot of, like, I guess lower end PCs, it's very accessible. You know, $10 on Steam, not too much, but I mean, I rarely buy games ever. I think this is the first game I've bought in about 2-3 years. And as a normal, like, free to play user, there's always Operation Horse Doorstop that's coming up, and that's going to be released in the future, and that's what I'm excited for, really. But this game, it's definitely has a bright future, and I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. It's like, you might hear a lot of people complain about, you know, low player counts. I mean, I'm literally the only person on in the entire game right now, but it's really just because the devs are just kind of like testing, and they just released it. No marketing at the moment. I know they will, but it's gonna be good, you know. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Not too much. This is my first video. I'm not a YouTuber at all. I just thought I'd give a little bit of feedback, and just for you know, some of the low end PC players that, you know, we never really get games like these. So I just thought it was something special. So that was about it. And I don't really have that much to say besides that this game is, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So that's pretty much it. And I'm the low spec player. I'll see you next time.